Okay. The property is 2931 CR 338 McKinney. Let's go to the actual foundation. Everything about the foundation is good. There's signs of previous repair at the garage wall on the rear elevation, but at the present time I measured the level of the foundation. It was level within 1 inch over the two elevations, which is good.
Okay.
Okay, so there appears to be no settlement or heaving in the foundation presently. And there's no real cracks in the brickwork. It's all looking very good. Okay. As I say, just some previous repair in the past. Now the grading around the building is not to modern standards, but that's what you get when you buy a property of this age. What I mean by the grading is that normally when we build now we have a slope away from the foundation, and you don't have it here. Having said that, there's no indication of any problem with it. There's no pooling of water and no erosion around it.
Okay.
But you just should be aware of it. And it's something that, you know, unless you go and buy a brand new house, you're not going to find anything different with all the houses around here.
Okay.
So I would describe that as an as-is condition. The roof, on the roof there are penetrations, for example vents and vents to the plumbing, vents to the roof space itself, and they just need some recaulking.
Okay.
This will all come in a report.
Yeah, it all comes in a report.
Everything. Oh
yeah.
no, everything is written out.
Everything's written out.
There'll
You
be
don't have to make a
pictures and
note.
everything.
Okay.
And so, you know, when you get in at some point or another, you need to do regular maintenance, and that's one of the things that will come up. At the moment, it's fine, but it will need doing in the next year or so.
Okay.
The roof structure is, as it is today, is not to modern standards. We're lacking what we call collar ties and purlins. Okay. Don't get too concerned about it. Every house that I inspect at this age is exactly the same. That's how we build them.
Okay.
Okay. But at some point, you may want to do some improvements. You might want to increase the insulation in the attic, and you might want to put a radiant barrier in the attic.
Okay.
At that stage, you might also like to have a roofer come in and install collar ties and purlins. They just stiffen the structure.
Okay.
Okay. As I say, again, if you go out and look at houses of this age, they're all the same, and it's survived this length of time.
Right.
Okay, but you know, it's something that I would recommend.
Okay.
You know, to do.
He was saying that insulation's as old as the home, so you can imagine.
Yeah. But you know, insulation these days and radiant barriers, they're not too expensive to do. You'll get paid back within 4 to 5 years.
Yeah, I already did that in my other house.
She's a believer.
Yeah. It works. It's good. It works well. There's no cracking in the brickworks around the wall apart from the garage where it's had a repair from previous years, and there's no reappearance of cracks.
Okay.
No cracks in the ceilings and walls. It all looks pretty good. The only thing is on the front door, you've got a double door. I could only open one of the doors. I wasn't prepared to force it. Okay? It may be that needs to be opened, but the current owner could do that for you.
Okay.
But if it doesn't open fully, I don't pull it because I don't want to break it.
Right.
You know. So,
Okay.
that's the only thing with the doors. Other than that,
Yeah, 'cause that's gonna have to open your furniture.
it is. That's right.
Yeah, it's so pretty.
The windows all the way around the house where they have steel lintels, okay, there should be weep holes over them, they're not got them. However, I've called it out, I wouldn't install them, seriously, because they've been in the house for many years, and what it does is a steel lintel, when the temperature drops, water condenses onto it, and it could cause it to rust in the middle, so it pushes it down in the middle and ends go up, and it cracks the brickwork. Well, it's not happened yet,
Okay.
so I don't think it's going to happen.
Okay.
So I have to tell you, but I wouldn't do anything about it.
Okay.
I wouldn't put it in myself, to be frank. But you know, they are a feature that's missing from the window. There's no stairs. Take that out. The fireplace is fine, apart from the damper. Doesn't work. It's broken. So the fire damper is broken. In addition, the fire chimney needs sweeping. Okay, because it's got a large build-up of material in there, creosote, so that wants to be fixed. Electrical service is fine. The dead panel, that's the panel on the front of the actual breaker box in the garage. Okay, there's only 2 screws holding it in place. The other screw holes, the thread for the screws is stripped, and so that needs to be redone. You know, an electrician can re-tap them, re-drill them, but at the moment there's only 2 screws holding it on. And if those screws go, it's just going to fall off. It's dangerous.
Okay, what did you think of the wiring in the house?
The wiring looks okay. It's modern wiring.
It is?
Okay. Yes, it's modern wiring.
Okay,
Yes.
great.
Yeah.
Great.
So you know the wiring's looking in good order. The branch circuitry. There are 3 outlets that have open grounds, and they are in the bedrooms and the master and the guest bathroom. One outlet in the master bathroom to the right of the sink has no power, and there's a cover missing, or there's a loose cover on one of the outlets in the small back bedroom at the left elevation. Okay. All of that's very easy to fix. There's also
What about, can we back up? You said something, what's wrong with the other 3, the 2 bedroom and the bath over here?
They have missing grounds, they have open grounds.
Okay.
Loose wires.
Okay.
Probably. And there's no GFCIs. So these should be GFCIs. They're so easy to install. Okay. They cost $30 from Home Depot.
How many should she have?
She should have that one, and both the bathrooms.
Okay, 2 in kitchen, 1 in each bath.
In each bath, yes. And that will give you the modern day protection, and it's pretty cheap to come by. I didn't run the heating because it's a heat pump, and we're over 80 degrees out there, and it will not work. Okay. But as an air conditioning unit, it works fabulously.
Excellent.
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Good to hear.
So if it works as cooling, it's certainly going to work for
heat.
heating. Okay, so we know that does. There's a bit about how the test is carried out. Water pressure is good, but there's a slow drain at the vanity sink in the guest bathroom. Okay, so that's a slow drain there, and that needs to be cleared out. It's probably just a blockage in the pipe itself, soap and stuff like that builds up. I couldn't find the clear outs for the septic system. Okay.
That's important.
Well, it's in the ground somewhere. I can't find it because I can't go digging around their landscape. But here's the thing about the septic system. I can do an inspection for you. I don't recommend it because I charge you $80 to do it, and all I can do is do a visual on it. Right? What you really want is that tank pumped.
I think that's something we'll ask for.
Yeah.
Is to get the tank pumped.
Okay, because when you move in, you want it ready for you. Okay, get it pumped. Now, under Texas law, the people pumping it have to inspect it.
So you can't put
You get 2 in 1, and you don't have to
birds
pay
with
for
one
it.
stone. Yeah.
Great.
Okay.
The inspection's expensive. A septic inspection is very expensive.
Yeah, they're about $500-600.
Yeah, and I heard repairing them is thousands and thousands of dollars.
It's thousands of dollars. They rarely go wrong, and these days it will be a fiberglass tank. It'll be out there somewhere. It's underneath the ground. But they will know where it is, and they'll be able to get it fixed for you.
So we don't necessarily know where they're draining?
It's draining. There's no water going in the toilet flush. It's going somewhere.
Yeah, but you have no clue where.
I just don't know where it is. No.
That's important.
Yeah.
That's
We'll
really
find that out
important.
for sure.
Yeah, they'll know where it is. It's just,
Okay.
as I say, I can't just go digging around in their landscaping.
I gotcha.
No. Water heater is fine, apart from it doesn't have a proper drain line to the temperature pressure relief valve, and the safety pan is not installed correctly. Having said that, it's in the garage. Who cares? If it leaks, it's just going to leak into the garage. Okay, so
The pan's important, like when it's up in the attic, or it's in your, even anywhere in the house.
yeah, if it's in the house, it's really important. But where it is at the moment, it wouldn't cause a problem. Let's go down. The dishwasher works and operates fine. The food disposer is running and works fine. The cooker heats to 348 when I set it at 350. All the burners run. The extractor works perfectly, and the lights are on. I didn't test the microwave because it's a portable microwave, so I don't test those. Overall summary, it's great. You know,
Good.
it really
That's what I
is.
hear.
It's nice. You know, things about it, like for example, I just give you an example. Normally outside the windows need caulking. They don't. It's all corked up. It's well sealed. It's very good. As I say,
Okay.
in the future, I'd look to having that roof strengthened. In the future, I'd put in radiant barrier and insulation, as we spoke about. For the moment, get that tank pumped, that slow drain fixed, and the electrical outlets, and I think you'll be in good shape.
Okay. And does this include the barn?
Yes, I looked at the barn.
You did go to the barn.
I looked at the barn. Okay.
Barn now.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't, will you?
No. I looked at the barn. The barn is a wooden structure. It doesn't have a foundation. It's set on piers,
Right.
which is typical.
Mhm.
Okay. There's no floor because
Right.
it's being used as a stable.
Mhm.
It's fine.
Good.
It's
Okay.
fine. It needs some painting.
And some gravel and some porcelain asphalt.
Yeah, that's
Good.
right. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
good.
It needs.
All right.
It
I
needs
just
that
need to
stuff.
know the foundation's good.
Yeah, the foundation is good. So overall, yeah, it's looking pretty good.